So today I'm going to be making a carnivore-ish uh, lasagna dish. Hi, my name's Tom, and this is my carnivore life. This is a great lasagna dish if you like Italian food. The only caveat to this is I do use tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce. I use Rouse mainly because there's no added sugar into it. It's just nice organic ingredients, no chemicals, nothing like that. No seed oils. So if spaghetti sauce is in your wheelhouse, then this is going to be the perfect recipe for you. So we're going to need our spaghetti sauce. We need a pound of hamburger, 16 ounces of ricotta cheese, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, and the secret sauce ingredient, oven roasted turkey slices. So let's get making this wonderful dish. So we want to get our skillet nice and hot, and then get our ground beef in there and get that ground up. Just going to do bulk hamburger, and we'll come back as soon as the hamburger's all cooked up for us. The only thing that I will say um, that can add to this, if you put in some minced onion, it'll give it just a little bit of extra flavor, but that's optional. You don't have to do that. So this is one of the few times that I will actually drain off my hamburger. And the reason for that is we don't have any pasta noodles to absorb moisture. So we need to get as much moisture out of it as we can. So you're going to put your hamburger into the bowl. You're going to pour in your jar of spaghetti sauce. And then we're going to put our ricotta in there. So we're going to mix all these together in the bowl. I prefer doing it this way because it spreads much easier when you're layering things out. The old way, you'd have to layer each thing individually, and it can be a pain in the butt with that ricotta. And this way, with the heat from the hamburger and the sauce mixed in there, it allows it to thin out pretty good so that you can layer things nicely. All right, we're going to get our baking dish ready and start layering this puppy up. I always reserve a little bit of sauce so that I can coat the bottom of the dish. It just helps to keep things from sticking to the bottom of the dish. I'm going to spread that out. So next we're going to take our mozzarella cheese. Or not our mozzarella cheese, our turkey. And we want to lay the slices out on the bottom of the dish. Then we're going to take some of our mixture and layer it on there. Now, if your turkey slices happen to be smaller than the ones I currently have on here, what I'll do sometimes is take 1 or 2 slices and tear them apart and fill in the gaps. Because sometimes you get those really small slices of turkey and they're not going to fill the dish very well. Now we're going to spread our mozzarella over top of that. I like a lot of cheese in my lasagna, so a nice coating going. All right. And we're just going to alternate our layers like that with the turkey and our sauce. And you see how easy it is to layer this out versus the old way of trying to spread ricotta cheese all over this thing. Layers out nicely. All right, another layer of cheese. Another layer of turkey. And the rest of our sauce. And the top layer doesn't have to be real thick. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of spaghetti sauce to the top if I think my top layer is not going to be quite thick enough. This one seems to have worked out fairly well for me. And we're going to top that with mozzarella cheese. So you want to preheat your oven to about 350 degrees. And we're going to let this cook for about 30 minutes until we get a nice golden brown layer of cheese on the top. So it's off to the oven now. And there you have it. Beautiful dish of, I guess you would call it Ketovore lasagna. I'm going to serve this up nicely. Now, just be aware this is going to be runny because we don't have pasta noodles in order to absorb all the moisture that's in this. So it's probably closer to carnivore soup than it is or to lasagna soup. But it's just as tasty as regular lasagna. Just as stringy, as you can see. There you have it. Now there's some variations you could do on this recipe that I've done in the past. I've added in ground sausage with the hamburger. I've also layered pepperoni in it, and both of those give a very interesting and flavorful taste to this dish. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like, subscribe, give me a comment. Let me know what you think. You know, if you tried making this, let me know what you thought of it, and I hope you have a great day.